As we survey your world, we find that your personal awakening is growing stronger, and people are more ready to speak amongst themselves about ascension. There are obviously difficulties in conveying what it is going to mean to each individual, but at least a seed of knowledge is sown and it will grow. Naturally, there are plans to give out information on a wide scale, to ensure that people understand what a wonderful opportunity is being given to every single soul. There will still be some disbelief or fear amongst those learning about ascension for the first time, but when they see others greeting the news with open arms, they will feel more assured about their future. In reality, people tend to herd together, and your instinct tells you that there is safety in numbers. It is within families that the most difficult problems are likely to occur, because where they are close-knit, they like to stay together. The chances are that they will have already planned to go into the future together. However, there will be instances where perhaps one member will be adamant about following their own feelings that may be the opposite of what the others have accepted. In those circumstances, you must allow that person to exercise their own free will choice. Subconsciously, every soul instinctively knows what is right for them, and clearly they must feel at ease with their decision. In general, families with young children will find that they do progress together as one unit. As we often remind you, the love bond where families or friends are concerned will ensure that there is always a link between them. So do not worry that you face permanent separation when one of you takes a different path. In the higher vibrations, you can locate each other by thought, and at some point you will be able to travel anywhere instantaneously. In fact, as you rise up, there is a tendency to become involved in group activities, and as a group consciousness. Because there are no dark energies at those levels, you will understand that every soul you meet has such a great love for every other soul. There is an immediate acceptance, trust, and harmony between you all that comes from being at one with all that is. On Earth, you often feel that you have to fight to establish yourself, and you cannot very easily determine who are your true friends. With rampant greed and corruption all around you, it is hard to know who you can trust. That will soon be a thing of the past, and already those of the light are drawing away from those who are not. It is the law of attraction at work, and it is a quite natural response, and is why even now you gravitate to people with a very similar outlook. Indeed, when you have incarnated and agreed to work for the light, you will very conveniently find your compatriots who have also done the same. You will feel more at home with some people rather than others, and that is because you have more in common. Clearly, where your life plan is concerned, you are destined to meet certain souls who are also a part of it. It also extends to those who join in marriage, and it has not happened by chance. In the higher realms, you will have the ability to more easily identify with those who are your true brothers and sisters. Often it is because you have come from the same star civilization and are serving in one of the galactic federations or brotherhoods of light. There are, of course, those souls who would rather serve with those who are still developing their scientific knowledge, and they are normally to be found on the different councils that are involved with that aspect of evolution. So if that is your area of interest, it can continue. All knowledge is shared and is available to every soul, unlike on Earth where it is used to establish power over others. That is the main difference you will find when you ascend, and everything is available to all others without exception. Dear ones, as we see you, we find you worry unnecessarily, yet you have many helpers around you who will make sure your life is completed as you intended. You may nevertheless seek something more, but your life plan is really all that counts where your evolution is concerned. Your present one is the most important one, because you have determined what it is you need to finish up your time in duality. It may not be what you wished for, but take it as it comes, as nothing happens of importance without some benefit to you. Also, the end times are when you start to release anything connected with the lower vibrations. When you finally ascend, you should only have a minimal amount of karma outstanding, and that will be written off. In these final days, we suggest you concentrate more on your personal journey, and know that everything else is being taken care of. Be assured when it counts, you will see various events manifest the final changes that are in hand, even if you are unaware of the facts. Of course, there are expectations of major changes, and disclosure is edging its way forward. The financial sector changes are high on our list, but it is a mammoth challenge to get it coordinated to avoid too much chaos in the money markets. In banking, their malaise still worsens, and as much as they try to overcome it, they have to face an inevitable collapse. That will be the signal for the new systems to be introduced that are ready and waiting. It is your ascension that is most important, and you should make sure you are ready and doing your best to help create the new age around you. Live as you envisage things will be after you have ascended, and look upon all other souls as one with you. You are not expected to be their keepers, but your kindness and love for your fellow souls will bring more light to earth. As we see you all, the sight is most wonderful, as in such a short time you have created a great blaze of light that is for all to see in the universe. You have truly risen to the occasion, and in some ways far more than was anticipated, and you are a credit to the human race. There were times when it looked as if you would not make it, yet here you are on the verge of ascension. I am Kenneth from Sirius, and congratulate you all for your part in achieving success. We love you all and proudly stand by your side. We are one.